Hey folks, Artisan here and welcome for a new video. I was really surprised to make this video today because I never thought I would be making a video about gardening in Final Fantasy XIV, but to be honest, it's a real legit way of making a ton of money in this game. So gardening can be a little bit overwhelming when you are starting because you have a lot of concepts like crossbreedings with the different seeds that are making different seeds with crossbreeding and stuff like that. So in this video today, I wanted to decompose the video in different parts. First, getting ready, so getting all the materials that you will need. We will use the example of the Curiel Root Seed crossbreeding because they are selling really well and really expensive. So one seed can be sold in my server for 100k each. And I did sold, I think, 12 of them in a week. So it was a pretty good amount of money without a lot of time spent on it. So we will use this scenario of crossbreeding to get the Curiel Root Seed, but you can apply this method into a lot of different other crossbreeding with different seeds, like the Royal Fern if you want, that is a little bit less expensive. So yeah, the video will be decomposed first getting all the elements and where you can garden it, and after I will show you the setup to be able to get this crossbreeding. So let's jump right in. First, to be able to garden, you will need to get this plot that is called the Deluxe Garden Patch. So the Deluxe Garden Patch can be bought in the housing merchant on every cities. And the main particularity of that one is that you have 8 different slots in the patch. The patch can be installed in 3 different locations, so you don't need to have a house like your house to be able to do that, but if you have, then you will be able to install it. So if you have a small house, you will be able to get 1 of them. If you have a medium house, you will be able to have 2 of them, and a large house, you will be able to get 3 of them. You can do it on your personal house. You can check on your free company house if someone is using it or not. If not, then you can use the one in your free company. And if you don't have a spot in the free company, you can ask a friend that is not using it to install the patch like I did, because I used Momo house to be able to do my garden. So when you have your patch and your locations to install, you will need 2 different materials. The first one is the potting soil, and the second one is the seed. And the third one that is optional is the fertilizer. So the fertilizer is just to make your plants grow faster, like in real life. So let's get to the points of getting the different materials. So first, you will need potting soil. So for the potting soil, usually I'm going to my free company house, and I have material supplier next to it. So we will go there. And this material supplier is selling a lot of stuff that will be required for the guide, so it's worth taking some time to get to him. So the material supplier is here in. So you will get to purchase items, and what you will need is first the potting soil. You don't need to have much of potting soil. 2 of them will be enough per patch, not more than that. The next one that you will need is the fish meal. So the fish meal is fertilizer. The fish meal, you can buy them directly from the material supplier, or you can use a recipe level 5 culinarians to be able to get the fish meal. So for the fish meal, you will need 3 Limsa luminsa anchovy. They are super easy to fish, but to be honest, I prefer to buy it directly from the material supplier because it's much faster and it's not that expensive. The next one that you will need is the Curiel Root Seeds. So they are a little bit more expensive, but because of the fact that you will get a lot of Curiel Root Seed that you can sell 100k, it's worth the spend to start the garden. And the next one that you will need is the mirror apple seed. So I will show you the mirror apple seed in my inventory. So the mirror apple seed, you can get it from Coerthas Central Islands with your botanist on the locations 2318. So it's a hidden node, so you will need to use the luck of the pioneer, to be able to unhide the node and to get the mirror apple seeds. The last thing that you will need is the grade 3 tannalan topsoil. So for the grade 3 tannalan topsoil, you have 4 options here. The first one is buying that in the marketplace. On my server is 1K each. The second one is the level 50 venture for your miner servant. The third one is a timed node at 5 in the morning in Western Tannalan at the locations 18.4, 28.7. And the last one that you can do as well is to go to Idylshire. So let's go together and I will show you exactly. If you have Poetics, Tombstone's Poetics that you are not using, you can spend them in Idylshire to get the grade 3 tannalan topsoil. So when you go to Idylshire, you will have to get there in Rowena's Center for Cultural Promotions. You'll have to talk with Ismena. Ismena will, you need to go to Special Arm, you need to buy the unidentifiable orb for 150 Poetics. And when you have the ore, you need to talk with Bertana. You ask for, I think it's right here, uncanny kick card. And you see that you can get the grade 3 tannalan topsoil for 1 unidentifiable ore. Sorry, my English is difficult to speak now. So you can get it from the Poetics as well. So when you get the grade 3 tannalan topsoil, the potting soil, the fish meal, the cracker root seed, and the mirror apple seeds, then you are ready to start gardening. So let's go to the garden now. So gardening is pretty easy. The only thing that can be a little bit difficult to get is the crossbreeding. So how you are positioning your different seeds when you are starting. You will see that it's a little bit interesting at start, and I will explain why. So first you will start with the top left corner and you will start to plant seed. You will use the potting soil. Don't use the grade 3 soil yet, just use potting soil. And add a mirror apple seeds. You confirm and you prepare the bed. The second one that you'll have to do is to go bottom middle and do exactly the same thing. So you use the potting soil, the mirror apple seed, and you confirm. Now you will have to plant the cracker root. So for the cracker roots, you will have to do the middle left. But this time you will use the grade 3 tannalan topsoil and the cracker root. You will do the same with the bottom left side. Cracker roots and confirm that. After that, you will go to the top, middle. Same, use the cracker roots, the grade 3, and you confirm. And the last one that you will do, it's the bottom right. Do the same, sorry, grade 3, and the cracker roots. So now, when you are done with that, you will have to remove the 2 first mirror apple that you planted at start. So I will be removing them. And this one. So before we continue, I will explain you why. So for crossbreeding, it will occur the moment a seed is planted. So for crossbreeding, 2 seeds need to be next to each other to be able to crossbreed. So when I added my mirror apple at the top left and my cracker root next to it, I did crossbreed the carrots, and it's what I needed to crossbreed because they are the most important one, because they would give me the Curiel Root Seed. Potentially, it's not 100% chance, but they will probably give me a Curiel Root Seed when they will reach maturity. And the grade 3 topsoil, Tantalon topsoil, is used to accelerate the crossbreeding. So you need to use that to be able to get faster with that. So now when you are done with the removal of the mirror apple, you will have to plant them again, but this time you will be using so mirror apple. This time you will be using the grade 3 because it will help the crossbreeding. So it's not getting faster, it's just helping the crossbreeding. And you confirm. You do the same with these locations. There we go, mirror apple. And the last one that you will be doing is the top right, that we don't have any seed for now. And you will do exactly the same, grade 3, mirror apple, confirm. So the last location that we miss, it's this one, the right side middle. And I will add the seed, the cracker root, and the grade 3. So that's it for the location. So you have 3 mirror apple, here, here, and here, and the rest is cracker roots. So as you can see, every cracker root seed is next to a mirror apple, means that when I planted my cracker roots, they got crossbreed with the mirror apple. So by doing that, I will have a chance to get a Curiel root. So now what you need to do, it's every day, every 24 hours maximum, you will have to tend the crop, so all of them. So you see it's really fast to do, and you have to do it only one time a day, so it's really not taking you a lot of time. So I will do all of them. There we go. And if you want to accelerate the growing of your plant, you can also fertilize, and you can use the fish meal for the fertilizations. The fertilizations, I will not do everything now for the video, but you see it's really fast as well. And you cannot use more than one fertilizer in a really short amount of time. I think you can use it one time every hours. So if you are trying to do fertilizations a second time, you will see that you will have an error message saying that you cannot fertilize your crop anymore right now. And yeah, that's kind of it about gardening. So you saw that it didn't took me a lot of time. You have a lot of opportunities to be able to do that. You can do it on the free company house, your personal house, or a friend house. You just have to ask your friend to share the house and to be able to install your patch, but the garden patch. But you see that it's not a lot of work. It's not really complex. As soon as you understand the 2 first locations that use only the topsoil that you remove when you plant the 4 first seeds, and after you replant them again, the 3 plus the last one, and you are kind of done. So as you can see on the left, it's a crop that I did yesterday. So it did grow pretty fast. I think tomorrow I will be okay, or tomorrow or after tomorrow I should be okay, and I will probably get 3 Curiel seed from it. So it will be 300k for 5 minutes of work every 3 days. So that's not a lot of effort, and I think it's really a worth use of your time to make money. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to put a comment in the descriptions if you have any crossbreeding that you prefer more than the Curiel Root Seed. Feel free to put that in the descriptions. I would love to learn about your technique. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and feel free to put a little like, subscribe to the channel, and see you to the next video. Thank you all, bye.